Hello, you groovy music lovers and viewers and listeners to this channel. Welcome to Full Record Jacket with Phil and Ben. So, the question is Ben awake? And have we got any music news? Ben?
Phil, how you
Hello.
doing?
I'm fine.
Oh,
How are you?
where are my pants gone? I'm good. How are you?
We're absolutely fine.
Good. It's music news time, Philster. Why didn't you tell me? I'm
Well,
on it.
you're,
Finger, pulse, on it. Oh God, where? Oh God, I think. Oh no, there it is. Found it. Music news, Philster. As we discussed last time on music news, music these days is pretty dull. But unless you're going to a Morrissey, a Morrissey
show.
a Morrissey show in Dallas because the fans decided to raid the stage while he was singing First of the Gang to Die.
Doesn't that always happen at Morrissey gigs?
I'm pretty sure I've seen footage of Morrissey gigs and of him in like studio situations where he's allowed people from the audience to come and
hug him
sort
and
of
whatever.
old Mozza.
He is a very much a messianic figure for some of these fans, isn't he? That they want to sort of touch him and hug him. It's all become a bit of, I suppose, just become a bit of a thing with his fans, hasn't it? More than
But he
anybody
needs
else.
to stop wearing dark blue jeans and black shoes when he's on stage. It makes him look like he's going to a job interview, you know.
What do you think he should wear?
Wow, maybe brown shoes. Brown shoes would look better than the black shoes. Black shoes I associate with work, job interviews, court, you know. But I think he should wear a nice pair of tan shoes, something like that. Better fitting jeans. And I think he'd be all right then. Do you know what? I don't think he'd have any stages shoes then. If he had proper shoes on, it'd be fine.
He'd be able to go out because he would have a stitch to wear. So, yeah.
He would have a stitch to wear. I like what you did there, dude.
So,
Right.
yeah, so that's okay. That's it, basically. Morrissey's stage got invaded. Did the gig continue?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. So, it's in Dallas. So, nothing ever happens in Dallas. It's a very safe place to be, especially if you're like a president or something like that, you know. But I'll tell you what, Philster, and I like to try and make a pun out of this one because it's one of your favourite artists. It's Lil Wayne has got his 90s group Hot Boys to reunite in New Orleans. It's their first time on stage together since 2008. I know you're super excited at that.
Good old Lil Wayne. That's, great. Good to know.
Yep. Will we be going to that? No.
It's a bit far of New Orleans, isn't it, really?
Yeah. And let's face it, I have about as much interest in watching anything by Lil Wayne as I do of having verrucas on my eyes. So, you know. But in other news, Philster, I feel like Terry McDermott, not Terry McDermott, he played up front for Newcastle. Who's the other guy? Who's at 10? Trevor McDonald. I feel all Trevor McDonald at the moment doing the news. Apparently, Black Sabbath, another one of your favourite bands. Their guitarist, Tony Iommi, is it? Tommy Iommi?
Tony Iommi, is that how?
Iommi, is it Iommi?
You say that sarcastically. I don't dislike Black Sabbath. Some of their stuff's good, you know. The early stuff.
I didn't say that sarcastically. Never even entered my mind, Phil.
The early Aussie stuff. I certainly know it better than I do Lil Wayne.
Well, I don't know about that, Philster. You were pretty big on Lil Wayne back in the early 2000s, if I remember rightly.
Yes, obviously,
yeah. Once he goes through puberty, he might be known as Big Wayne. So, but yeah, the Hard Rock Cafe won't let him have his favourite guitar back. So he agreed to lend his beloved 1964 Gibson Monkey SG Special to the chain. But the guy who made the deal with is no longer with us. So they are refusing to give him his guitar back. So
You'd think his people would have signed some kind of contract with them. You think they would have had it in writing.
Yeah. You would have, anything like that, surely. But then I suppose they probably just thought, oh yeah, I'll just rock up and. But if it's his, I know O.J. Simpson got into trouble for this. But if it's his and he's only lent it, he could claim it as stolen, surely.
I don't know how it works, but surely he could probably go to court and if they believe him, then
Yeah.
why would he give up ownership of what was clearly a valuable guitar? Why would he not have auctioned it or something? It was fairly obvious that he would have perhaps wanted to retain ownership and it was on loan. So I don't know why we're discussing this in such length, but yeah.
No. But anyway, Philster, more music news. Lana Del Rey, everybody's favourite sort of, jazz, funk, soul, country fusion artist, has claimed her next album will have a southern gothic sound. Have no idea what that means, but she has announced that her 10th album would be a bit of a country album, but I think she's now saying maybe a southern gothic sound.
A little bit and,
the project
spooky.
has taken a turn. So, I mean, if you're going for a country album and you've ended up at southern gothic, you haven't taken a turn. You've done a handbrake, full on power slide around that corner.
Could be good. Are you familiar with much of her discography?
No, I got the first album. Is it the one where she's outside the house standing there?
Has that got video games on it?
Could be from about 2007. Something like
Do you know it well? We listen to it very much.
No.
I haven't listened to her very much, but I would like to listen to more because I get the impression it is good. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?
Is there?
Yeah, that's one of her. That's one of her album titles.
Ah, my light's just gone off. Who's paying the electricity bill round here? 1 second, Philster. Music news. Electric doesn't work. Whoa. I'm back. Lit up.
Why did it go off?
I don't know. I think, let me just check my battery. Ah, yeah. Because my battery on my laptop's going to die. That's why. I suppose we better end the news there. Don't have nightmares. Please sleep well. News.
Thanks, viewers. All the best. Take care. Before the battery runs out.